for that bronze and seeing themselves being able to take it as well. I think we might remain on this call, at least for now. Or I think I... Can I just take a rest for like 10 minutes?
Hello, everybody.
I have Timo joining me now.
Stepping in for Anton. Nice pre-game cheer for Ukraine won.
Enjoying the, what is that? The Icelandic clap, popularized by, I guess, the Icelandic national team in Euros.
Or maybe it's the
Or
one
football
they,
team, sorry.
or the one they should do the dance they do in is it Australia or New Zealand?
The haka.
Yeah, they should.
That's New Zealand.
Try that one. So Ukraine one starts in D. Let's see. Let's try to find the names for, let's say, FUK.
Yeah, I've also been going with FUK boys. A tricky name to. Ooh, that was just straight up denial. But Ukraine won, having a very, very tight game with hybrids just before this, going to Universe, whereas FUK boys laying a bit of an egg in their semi-final. I don't know what the score was, but it wasn't good for them.
No, it was quite big of a...
But I don't know if that plays any role here. The FUK boys might be a bit more rested, in quotation marks, whereas Ukraine one might be a bit more tired from their semi-final. Doesn't seem like it.
Just trying to find the games. Yeah, so FUK boys lost 11-2 in.
Yeah. So I think they maybe got a bit of a rest to that game. But yeah, I'm surprised that 54 with the surname I can't pronounce. I apologize. And Zavalenko and then number 10, they featured very, very, very strongly in their game, in their semi-final. So I'm surprised that they still have legs. We'll see how long they last.
I saw that updated as Nova, but I don't know why.
Oh, I think that's their actual club name. Is Nova.
Okay, yeah. Great. Then it was not a mistake. I saw it in the sheets. I thought somebody made a oopsie.
I believe that Bastian Graham, number 5 there on FUK Boys, is going to be the target player most of the time, but
yeah,
got a pretty tough matchup with 54 on him. Let's see what happens now.
And not in, I guess, yep.
Yeah. Graham probably weighing a few more kilos than 54. And using it well to box out and hold his space.
We have 3 Grahams in that team.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
that's impressive.
Somebody told me that it's father and 2 sons.
That's even more impressive.
It's really nice to see, but obviously I'm not 100% sure. But number 74, Jimmy Graham, looks a bit older, so maybe that's the case. So I will switch back and Anton will continue commentating.
High-paced commentator action here, switching in and out. Hello, hello. Good to see everyone.
I should be on now?
Now I can hear you. And that's a great hanging floaty pool.
And then for all of those that already miss Timo, then you should tune in for the women's final where he'll be back again
and all the Estonian names will be perfectly pronounced.
Casting his heart out.
Cut is pretty deep. Not got their usual favorite receiver, Zavalenko, on the field. Oh no, I tell a lie, there he is.
Yeah, what you going to say? He's usually quite easy to spot.
Yeah, how did I miss him? and just abusing the face mark and putting it into a space that only he can grab it.
I think, yeah, both the face mark and possibly a height mismatch as well. Just and then just I mean a great thrower there as well. And I mean Pacholkin, you can see. I think Dima. I want to think the name is. It might be. Dimitro. No, Dimitro. Sorry, I must be confused.
But yeah, just looks like Ukraine still have legs from their semi, which is impressive. I'm looking forward to if defense are matching up straight across, then we'll get to see a bit of Zavalenko on the Graham action. That will be a good one to watch, I think. Going for the isolation of the player in the middle. Ooh, breaking some ankles. One of the Grahams to another Graham.
Chuck it deep.
To Gustan. Great grab.
Lays out, I think, inbounds, but no score yet.
Flowing
then,
hair coming loose as he bounces up again.
No, did not look bothered one bit. Just I caught it, not in. Yeah, I'll just walk it there.
Yeah, let's see
get the hair out of my face and just
the L'Oreal commercial here. Yeah, the hair flip. Now, because you're worth it.
Bing. Boom.
Logo here.
And so we should be at 2 apiece.
2 apiece, yes. Got to remember to push the buttons. Can FUK boys do anything about Zavalenko, Pacholkin, and number 10, who I forget the, wait, let's see here. Danieliak, sorry about that pronunciation.
Ooh, it looked a bit shaky on the reception there, but I mean, still calm. Yeah, finding, good recognition there. Was that Danieliak number 10 there? Seeing that his handler needs to dump and starting his cut to come down, but just recognizing that there's another cutter already on his way there. So just bails out as to not give a double cut and some confusion.
Yeah, we're getting this Graham and Zavalenko matchup reversed this time, which I'm enjoying. Got all my focus downfield as a huge bid comes out. I thought he had that one.
I mean, yeah, I was just taking my eyes off the screen and towards the field to see it better, and it was just in the middle of the action. So, I mean, super close, but then
really squeezing it up the line there.
Finishing now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was perfectly placed. Not a lot of room for error there. Bastian Graham going straight back onto offense after that huge bid. Although I think Bastian Graham's sort of known for these shoulder high layouts. Impressive stuff.
And the Danes back on offense. Gustin receiving, finding, I'm just going to assume it's a Graham. Finding Bastian onto the sideline, looking to center it back towards the handler.
I think we've got all 3 Grahams on the same line.
I was going to say, because I know Gustin, and then 3 of the rest of the 4 are Grahams. Bastian there, yeah.
That family connection, I think.
I think they just, I think they probably just like the matchup there. Also, yeah, defender pivoting between, having his back turning at the disc and the defender, and then just losing a couple of bits of separation there, and just thrower recognize the situation, can just put it up and collect.
Bastian Graham staying out there, taking the Zavalenko matchup again. I feel like they've been changing the matchup on Pacholkin fairly regularly. Trying to see what works. A lot of isolation downfield for one cutter. Now everyone's moving down a bit more. Ooh, not the easiest swing pass. I thought he was going to throw that upside down backhand. I was hoping for it. Here goes Zavalenko.
Opting not to put it. Instead, switches the field. I mean, Zavalenko there, just a really like grinder of a player. Just he's in the handler set, cutting up deep, doesn't get it there, coming back, and then both a cutter and a thrower. Just even there, just a threat on the throw.
You don't want him anywhere. But I think what you do want is someone else thrown to him, other than Zavalenko.
Just a tough near miss on the layout attempt there. FUK with a chance to break.
That was a nice little sneaky handler cut.
A bit too clogged, but finding Bastion there in the end zone.
Somehow, even though I think all 4 of them were in the end zone.
I think, yeah, everyone else was in the end zone. I saw the throw going up and was thinking that there's no one there, but I guess was just out of frame. Enough for the thrower to see there.
Yeah, I think
fairly
everyone
clogged.
is in the end zone. 5v5 in an end zone. And it works out.
Yeah, and I mean, they're definitely more satisfied with the start of this game as compared to the previous one. I think they've already outscored what they played against Örebro in their semi. So
having a bit of a shorter, quicker game last game, and also having the mental fury to try and mount a proper comeback this game, or not a comeback, but determination to win. I think after the last game, it's always easier to play hard after a pretty unfortunate loss like the last one. Crane just dumping and swinging at the back outside their end zone.
We can see some Graham brothers out at this point, not Bastion. So Zavalenko getting a new matchup of their number 10, Lau Larsen. See if he feels that he has him figured out, which is, yep, as we said, being a threat deep, not getting it there. I'll just come down and collect it and then send up a blade to Jolkin there.
I think you could feel that one coming. As soon as you saw Jolkin going deep and everyone else clearing out of that end zone, it's basically a 100% certainty. Nova also getting a lot of support from the other Ukrainian teams. Did I just steal your point there?
No, I was just going to say, I think there's going to be, it looks to be a lot of the same players out on the field for Nova there as well. I think using their sort of mainstay guys and their sort of all-star players maybe as much as they can now, knowing that this is their final game, so using all of them to the very last of their abilities that they can. And I mean, same goes for the Danes. Maybe they don't have quite as sizable of a roster.
Ooh. I think
the point still stands.
Maybe a foul call? Yeah.
It's called.
I could see that. I felt like maybe he got pushed and didn't quite get the position he wanted.
At the speed that they both were running at, it was about as clean as you can get. But I think it was still a bit, foul accepted. Dapton comes back from the goal line.
Bastingham just streaking through. I think he threw that originally, if I remember right. So, yeah, he's pumped. I think he's pointing out that I am louder than all the rest of you. We need to get louder.
And remaining on the field as well for this defensive point.
Because of course.
Of course, why not? With looks to be at least 2 Malmö guys I recognize, and then Larsen there on the pulling end. Let's see. Majority of the expected players there, maybe, on the Nova side. 13, 54, and 10. I think who, as similar to Stenungsund in the last game, have not gotten that much rest.
It's always terrifying when I see people catch these bladey pulls with a claw catch.
And then a just completely open receiver down the undercut, and still getting poached quite a bit. Recognizing.
So free.
I'm not sure if he was attempting an early catch or just celebrating
Bit of both,
beforehand. But
or just gesturing that he's free.
Yeah. Just catching the defender there. David just a bit off guard.
I'm sad that point didn't go on longer, because I was going to point out the Gusten versus Joel. Crap, how do I pronounce it again? Cholkin, that's it. That matchup was going to be an exciting one. Gusten super fast and agile. I thought that might be a good matchup for him. I don't not to catch that ball.
I don't think that one is claw catchable.
No.
At least not from the positions they were at.
Dane's going for this ISO, but we've got Cholkin on the marking the isolation player. That's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you see your star receiver, but you also see their star defender, and the defender happens to be a little taller. I guess the expected outcome.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think if both of those 2 players are on the field, they will be matched up against one another.
Yeah.
I think there's no other constellation that sort of makes sense, really.
Timeout taken. Players on Nova maybe getting a little tired and recognizing the importance of this break opportunity.
I mean, whoever takes this point takes half. I'm not sure who will be receiving on offense.
Remember this. But good to do anyway. Good to score your breaks.
Let's see here.
Both teams pretty reserved in their huddles, mostly just taking this opportunity to breathe. Bastian Graham hunched over the expected pointing and gesturing from Nova.
Yeah, seems to be number 27 there, Bruce, on the Nova side, taking some sort of initiative of setting up what their tactics might or should be for this this last point of the first half. So let's see what we get.
Getting interesting 3 handlers, 2 in a vertical stack. Probably one of them is going to zipper across, and yeah, here we go. And goes for the hammer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hope he's okay.
I think so. I think.
Yeah. No call.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Literally no foul, because nothing was called. I mean, it's just a size differential there. I think it's going to be take a lot for Gusten to.
Yeah, I was almost surprised he went for it. Maybe he didn't. Oh, he was close there. Maybe he didn't see who exactly it was thrown to.
Yeah, Gusten calling for a switcher, I think, recognizing that this is not a matchup that I think is beneficial for the team for me to take. Just get Bastian on him again.
Yeah, immediately.
I did my time. I've served my sentence. Now getting a bit stagnant, not quite getting the sort of rhythm. We're trying to find Zavalenko there, cutting deep, getting looked off. He's way in the backfield now. Cholkin looking. And I mean, just the gravity of Zavalenko there. Wherever he cuts, the defender of his own gets there, and others as well. And now Bastian did get the better of him this time. Cutting deep, and then
Didn't quite see the defender there.
I think Gusten just hesitating a bit, maybe trying to milk it for another step or so.
I think he maybe heard the defender coming.
Maybe like not aware of exactly how close he was, but
yeah, our first multi-turnover point, I believe.
It might just be, yeah. Yeah, Gusten slowing down instead
of. Zavalenko going deep. Oh, reaches over the top. I think Chalking and Zavalenko were like, oh, we're tired, let's just see if this works. And it does.
That ends the first half. I guess we'll all get to find out who is receiving, and it is Nova, seems to be. So a chance at another offense and another hold would put them up 2 points then, leaving the Danes in a bit of a ditch. But I mean, just this last point is proof of the defense that they are able to play. Gusten there did a lot of great work, just sort of poaching off, just deterring a lot of looks, and then they did get there. Might be the first, might be misremembering, but a block there on Zavalenko, proving that he is mortal.
Although
as all of us.
I will say that that hammer wasn't ideal. That was to him. It was a little slow. Oh, I like that. Just a flick of the wrist.
Really nice, hard,
there goes
deep look there.
Chalkin. Yeah, so as soon as he threw that, you could see he was going. There was no one else deep. Everyone else was behind the disc. Happy with that one as he catches it. You can see it in his face. Oh no, ooh. Completely just rejects Tom's Appletins in the end zone there. Just left hanging. Tragic. Nova taking this opportunity to give their star players some rest. Send in the ones with the freshest legs. Let's see if they can keep the FUK boys out there for as long as possible.
And
that was very, very close. Although I will say that went out very early. Oh, then maybe they're breaking it still. Okay. I thought that they could have taken that.
Yeah, they could have probably moved it up quite a bit up the field if they
almost
wanted
just
to take to the sideline.
The end zone, but okay. Either way.
Yep.
Going for the isolation play, isolating Bastion. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Was it? Brothers didn't connect this time.
Bastion fired up.
Shouting and pointing. Not sure completely at what or to where, but...
They go for the deep throw. Is that too far?
Yeah, I think that's asking a lot of the receiver there.
A good look. I will say that. I think Bastion was looking over the wrong shoulder, so he had steps. I am impressed at the way Bastion can run hard and scream at the same time. I could not do that.
A lot of deep looks getting challenged and not quite finding any one of them. Needing to just recenter. Looking Bastion, looking him off. I think Gusten may be thinking that we don't want to take much too opportunistic looks now, but just get a get a good one in.
Timeout taken. I think that was the right call. Everyone was pretty tired at that point. Looks like everyone was jogging.
I think, yeah. Nova players as well, probably very satisfied with that, forcing them to take a timeout not on a sort of good position for them, but just needing to take one to restructure everything. I think we
take a breath. Honestly, they were looking quite tired. A lot of gesturing there from one of the Grams, trying to hype themselves up, make them pull deep from their energy reserves. Do we have all 3 grams on the line again? No, no, we don't.
It would be 5, 9, and
no,
74.
I see one of the grams on the other sideline, so unfortunately. Going for this isolation set again, 3 handlers, 1 ISO and 1 in the end zone. A lot of space there to that break side since, oh, now the handler defender is thinking about sagging into that space.
So yeah, deepest person there, really deep, but I mean, managing to create a nice undercut for it, getting about half the field. Looking, sending this then.
Oh,
yeah, just a bit too far. I mean, the option is there. The look is great.
Yeah.
It's just 1 meter too far.
Yeah.
And I mean, on the scale of the entire width of the field, I think 1 meter is not all too off.
That's the tough one. Oh. Yeah, just too close. Enjoyed that freeze frame. And they go for the deep shot, but that didn't really have a chance.
Yeah.
The wrong angle on that.
No defender needed.
A good look though. If that had curved to the break side, I think that would have been. I mean, they had separation of the cutter, so.
Yeah, I mean, recognized by Bastion there as well. I think maybe if he would have, I mean, stayed in, but on the far side of the field, he could have had a played. But if it would have trailed more towards the near side of us, maybe it is quite a decent look. I think, yeah, players just discussing where it actually went out and where it therefore should go in.
Just getting a bit lucky maybe with that scuba.
Opting not to put it, swinging it, looking for
the end zone,
next
getting a bit
look.
crowded.
No fancy feet, just fundamentals, and then brother to brother, Bastion to Jamie.
Looked like the defender there was expecting some sort of switch or bracket. Not quite what came off. Maybe there wasn't enough communication or just enough recognition of the situation. Yeah, you see he wants it and then just never comes. All right, business time for FUK boys. 3 minutes left. Although that being said, I feel like Nova have been scoring quickly.
I mean, yeah, a lot of their points have been. I mean, they're just fast-paced in general.
Yeah.
Both the time of the point and the pace during the point. A little bit of a double cut, but communicated well enough there.
He's gone. The throw isn't great though. He could have.
Oh, defender doesn't quite see it.
Oh.
And this one is, yeah.
That's
tough ask.
That's unfortunate.
I think maybe if the Danish sign was been a bit louder, just keep your arms up, just reaching him up, and then maybe would have been getting a sort of shadow block there, just behind the back of his hands. But
you can feel the situations when Cholkin is going to get hucked to when everyone else is behind the disc and he's just a bit ahead, and I think there needs to be some, I guess, from the sideline of like, you need to run 110% in a straight line right now to stop that huck from coming. Best case scenario, he turns back and comes under, and then I think you take that rather than the goal. But easier said than done, of course.
As per usual.
Ooh, a bit of juggling there to catch the pull.
Roller pull.
Nice leading throw.
Yeah, being able to milk it about half the field up. And now trying to regain some structure. Maybe not needed, but you can just make a play. Gram to gram.
I thought he might have misread that for a little bit.
Bastion to Tobias. Yeah,
He was a little bit behind him, but he pulls off the play, makes the play.
I mean, he's practically at the apex of his jump, so I think timed well. It's just maybe at least height-wise, but yeah, as you said, maybe a bit backwards, or behind him rather.
Okay, now it's really business time for FUK boys. Just a few seconds left. This could be an important D point. Let's see. Shulkin probably going to come under here. Ooh, a little tight. Goes for the upside down backhand.
Yeah.
I think that's just the.
And,
that's a tough look.
it's ambitious, to say the least. Yeah.
To try and pull that off right now feels like maybe not the time.
And I mean, even if it would have been a little bit more on the target, it's still trailing like left, and then it's going to be. I mean, the defender's on the right side of the receiver there. I think it was number 10 receiving there.
I can see the thought process. So I just think it's riskier than they wanted it to be right now.
Yeah. So, I mean, if they could convert this break, that would put us on universe point. Just nice and calm.
Quickly. Gusten streaking to the break side. We get universe. Exciting stuff. Gonna place a big bet on the fact that we won't see any upside down backhands from Shulkin this point.
You think so?
I think so.
I'll put in a parlay here, Ben, and I think we're going to see Shulkin and Zavalenko on the line. I think we're going to see, I mean, that's already confirmed. We're seeing Bastian on the stream, but I think a lot of Grams as well. No Swedish flavor on this universe point line for the Danes. Just pure Danish talent. And then
Danish.
It seems I was correct. We do see the
oh my god,
more or less I guess standard Nova O line. Universe point receiving 77. Stanko.
Nova themselves going with the isolation play.
What is Zavalenko? Hitting
Shulkin. And there goes Zavalenko.
Streaking deep.
Oh,
not being hit.
You know what? That was an occasion for an upside down backhand.
Danilak with the disc. Hitting Shulkin. Faking off. Finding.
There goes Shulkin. That seals pretty inevitable.
Wanting to hit it. Oh, opts to. Yeah, I think just different expectations there. I think Shulkin not expecting me to put that shot up, universe point, and maybe also Zavalenko maybe getting a bit too steep of an angle than he wants to.
Or just like the
fingertips on it.
Winning, like, oh my god, we could win it right here, and we have it exactly how we want it to be. And just overthinking things a little bit. Just a few too many jukes.
And let's see.
FUK boys now.
Game has resumed.
Moving up the field, another nice leading throw. Bastian Gram going to the end zone. Oh my god. Zavalenko, or not Zavalenko was a little behind. Nova falling to their knees. So
as we get a replay of it now.
Yeah, here we get to see it.
People at home to watch. Maybe we can do predictive commentary now.
Yeah.
We're gonna get down, then we're gonna look for an offline here.
I think the legs weren't quite there for Nova.
Just beating them
on this defensive point.
And then just putting it up there, winning the matchup.
Excellent. No notes.
Yeah. Emotions on display for, I think, everyone on the pitch. And I mean, reasonably so. I mean, shock for both of them, maybe. Although I think both of them did expect to take this home as well. But sideline, happy for everyone. And
big Ukrainian sideline. Well, congratulations to FUK boys taking third place in Hello Stockholm. And yeah, congratulations.